Hello everyone and welcome to Blaugrana Everything and welcome back to the channel and welcome to another match review as we take a look at FC Barcelona's Copa del Rey round of 32 match against Intercity FC. The match of course ended 4-3 to FC Barcelona after extra time, and I just have to say guys, FC Barcelona are trying to kill us, okay? And they're trying to kill us Kool-Aids, and they're trying to do it using frustration and pure out heart attacks, okay? Honestly speaking, what was that? Okay, up against a third tier team, okay? Third tier team. A team that couldn't even score a single goal against Barcelona Athletic, or Barcelona B if you'd rather, and we just went ahead and considered 3 goals within 90 minutes. Matter of fact, that makes it sound good. 3 goals within 86 minutes of playing football, and it's crazy to think how something like that could actually happen. Anywho, before I say too many things that might sound rude to Intercity, who they turned up and they did a good job, and congratulations to them, and most especially a shout out to Soldevila, who did score a hat-trick on the day. And fun fact, he actually just so happens to be a Kool-Aid, okay? He's actually a registered FC Barcelona member, and he was of course in Barcelona B till he was let go. And he knows, he's friends with a lot of these guys, and Araujo, Sergio Garcia, all those guys. And in as much as I did not enjoy the fact that he scored, in game, I was not happy about it, but congratulations to him. It was obviously a big moment for him. And yeah, anywho, we're going to do what we usually do here when it comes to match reviews. That means I'm going to tell you about the tactical setup from both teams before then going ahead and giving you my negatives and positives, and I'll give you my team rating and the manager rating as well, and finally I will give you my man of the match. Alright, so if this is your first time tuning in here, and if you like what you're seeing so far, please do hit that like button, and also it would mean a lot if you could hit that subscribe button as well. We are just trying to always grow this community here. We recently just hit 2.4k subs, which it took a lot longer than maybe we could have done it probably sooner, but I'm not saying anything about y'all. Probably has to do with the fact that I did kind of fall off towards the end of 2022, but 2023 is a new year and we're trying to do things better, as you can see already with videos showing my mug, this thing, my face. So guys, go ahead please and hit subscribe, and also hit like, and drop your comments as well. Let me know your thoughts on that match, because there was a lot going on in that game, wasn't there? So talking about that game, let's go ahead and look at the tactical setup from both teams. So we're going to take a look quickly at the setup and the starting 11 here, coming from Intercity, who, being underdogs, set up how you'd have probably expected the underdogs to. 5-4-1 formation. In goal, Gaisca Campos, and a back five of Romero, Galvez, Alvaro, Soriano, and Jaime, with a midfield four of Soldevila, Belotti, Roig, Sanchez, and Aaron Piñan up front. FC Barcelona set up as you would expect them to, with a 4-3-3 formation. In goal, though, of course, we saw some valuable minutes, I guess, here for, I say I guess because, didn't exactly go to plan. Valuable minutes for Iñaki Peña, the back four of Hector Bellerin, Ronald Araujo, Jules Koundé, and Jordi Alba, the midfield three of Kessie, Busquets, and Torre, and a front three of Dembele, Torres, and Depay. So let's not waste any more time and go ahead and talk about our negatives and positives from this game. And first up on my negatives, it's just going to be picking up from where I left off against Espanyol here on the weekend. And yep, you guessed it, wasteful finishing, poor finishing, not taking chances, however you would prefer to phrase it. Barcelona just couldn't make the most of the opportunities that they got. Alright, and I'd never like to single out players, regardless of how it might look sometimes when I'm, giving my match reactions, but it's a reaction. It's very much based on what I've just immediately seen. And I should probably say here that Ferran Torres in this game did not do himself any favors, because I lost track of how many opportunities that he had just within that first half to really just put this matchup to bed for FC Barcelona. And man, that was a real shocker from Ferran Torres in this game. I lost count, honestly, how many opportunities he wasted. But it wasn't just him, though. I should probably put it there. Like we saw, Raphinha did, of course, have the opportunity to have scored Barcelona's fourth goal before Intercity actually scored that equalizer for the 3-3. And, of course, there was a very brilliant save from Campos there. I'm not going to take that away from him. But you couldn't help but feel that Raphinha lacked a bit of composure in that moment, because I was thinking, just take the extra touch. Take that extra touch, the goalkeeper will go down, because you think you're trying to hit it first time like you did before, and you'll be able to score. But hey, I'm just a guy sitting here watching from the sidelines, and by no means in any way better equipped to even talk about some of these things. But like I said, this is just my thoughts. Anywho, moving on from that, my second negative, I think, is the fact that overall the team lacks sharpness. Now, during the World Cup, we did see quite a few teams playing friendly matches, just those matches to get some rhythm, to warm up. And of course, FC Barcelona did not do any such things. Now, if you look at all the teams, let's say Arsenal in the Premier League, Manchester United, Man City, all these guys, Liverpool, name them, they all played these matches because you need to start getting back into a rhythm, right? It's almost like why we play preseason. And here, FC Barcelona's lack of sharpness from not having those matches before, I think it's really shown, not just in the match that was played last night against Intercity, but also in the match that was played previously against Espanyol. You saw a lot of rustiness from FC Barcelona's players. You saw a lot of careless touches and, tired decision making. You could see that these guys don't really have that edge yet. And of course, Marcos Alonso is probably the best illustration of that, because just look what he did when he came on and, literally just rode out the red carpet for Intercity to go and score the equalizer. Anywho, it's pretty late where I am right now, so I'm going to go and move from negatives and just, to generally not center around any negative vibes. And I'll briefly talk positives. Of course, there's only really one positive here, maybe, that I had. And that positive was that we won this game and we're into the next round. Of course, it's probably, I should have added something as a negative talking about extra time and playing extra time. That's not going to do us any favors, considering the big matches that we have still coming within the next 2 or 3 weeks. But winning the game was definitely of great importance, and going into the next round, which of course we will know our opponents by, I think, Friday. We'll know who we're going to be playing. And beyond that, I don't know, maybe I could say it was great to see Ansu Fati get on the score sheet. Of course, people say, it was a deflected goal, but a goal is a goal. He took the shot, he scored. It's good to see that happening for him, because it hasn't really been happening for him. So hopefully he can build on that, and hopefully Xavi can really just anyway, I don't even know what to say, because this is just a lack of sharpness from the entire team. Xavi should have planned better in conjunction with, people running FC Barcelona, so that these players would have been sharper coming back from that World Cup break. Anywho, I'm now going to go ahead and give a team rating, and it's not good news here for anybody here, okay? Team rating here, I was thinking 4.5 out of 10, because it was really that kind of a performance. It wasn't good, okay? We should have scored 8 goals, 10 goals, maybe even. Just look at how many shots we took. Look how many of them were on target. And, to only score from 4 of those, it's a bit meh, I'm saying? It's a bit disappointing. So 4.5 out of 10 here was my team rating. And for Xavi Hernandez, well, you can't really blame Xavi too much, because as a coach, you want to set your team up to be able to create chances and to score goals. The team was creating chances, meaning that Xavi's setup was fine, especially in that first half. Barcelona could have ended that match within that first 45 minutes. So I'm not going to be too harsh on Xavi. 5 out of 10, yeah, because he didn't really do that much actively in game, and some of his substitutions like throwing on Marcos Alonso did contribute to making things worse. So 5 out of 10 for Xavi, and I'll go ahead and give you my man of the match, and it's of course the guy who scored the hat-trick, Soldevila. Nothing more to say there. That's that. People, thank you for tuning in. Do let me know your thoughts in the comments. Do you have any other negatives or any positives that you think I left out? And did you have a different player for some weird reason as your man of the match? Go ahead and let me know in the comment section. But otherwise, thank you for tuning in. Have a great day, and Forza Barca.